Hey folks, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Settlement Survival in Praetoria. Slowly but surely, we are clawing our way through the mid-game. Clawing being a particularly funny word, since apparently there's another beast on the way! Oh god, more tigers. Alright, is this the point where we say, screw it, let's just go ahead and start getting some soldiers? Because, like, I can't handle it again, man. I just can't do it. We could try... The problem with the beasts, right? We could try to maybe set up some towers and walls to slow them down, and that would work if I can predict where they're going to hit me. The problem with the beasts is they can go for pretty much anywhere. The bandits are consistent, all right? They at least have the courtesy to always attack me from the same dang area. But with the tigers, with the murder machines, they can spawn over here, they can spawn over here, they can walk across the river and spawn over here, they can spawn up over here, they can do anything. So, like, where do you set up your defenses? That's where you need to have an army. I've never messed with an army before, but I might be convincing myself that this is the time. That said, if I do that, what do we really get here, right? I mean, we could place down a spear camp. There we go. Yeah. I'm a little worried that if we put together an army, they're just all gonna die to the tiger anyway, and we basically just got twice as many people killed. Oh, no. A shield camp could be a thing, I suppose. Shield squads. I don't know how effective they are. That's the problem. I don't know. But this might be something we want to try. We already have it unlocked. All right. I don't know if I care about getting much reservists. We have to get reservists and then convert them. So basically, if I start training people up right now, we can do that, but I then have to apply them in some way in a military output. Okay, fine. You know what? It's time. We're gonna try. Why we're not allowed to have a second slot of people training at a time, that is a mystery to me, but okay. All right, spear camp, spear camp, spear camp, where ye be. This thing right here. All right, where do I place spear camp? Down here? It's good a place as any, sure. I suppose the other alternative is literally just have everyone hide in the shelter. Ring the alarm bell, let the tiger do it at once. It's like a honey badger, just takes what it wants. Yeah, same basic idea, I don't know. I think the thing that confuses me about the tigers, honestly, I figure they're bad, right? But what baffled me last time, what we've seen up to this point, is once they do a certain amount of damage, they usually are like, well, I'm bored now, and then they leave. That did not happen. That last tiger went on an absolute rampage, and there was no way to stop it. All right, anyway, we are out of food. It is April, so people are going to start starving pretty soon. We also have a bunch of new people about to arrive, and that's going to be a problem. But guess what? We have a theater. So everyone's now a little happier. Good. Happy citizens, forget the woes of the tiger, all right? We'll be prepared next time. Now, one thing to keep in mind, with the army, we may have to rely heavily on trade to get enough money in order to keep my people paid. So it may very well be that the balance of the game says that you really can't set up a standing military until you get to the point where you are making enough money to sustain it, which would make perfect sense. It would just mean that there really wasn't much I could do about the tiger last time until, like, now. So, I can feel a little bit better about myself. Is that copium? 100% that's copium, but I'm okay with it. I really do not understand why I am not able to get a second trainee at a time. There may be a text somewhere that's affecting this. Or infecting it, I have no idea. Well, one person's done. If it's one at a time, we're not gonna get a full 10 people before the tiger hits. That said, I don't know. I don't know how many people fit in a spear camp. It might be 8, just like it is for the bandits. So we'll see. Immigrants. Yep, welcome aboard. Thank you. Hi, how you doing? Oh, we need more housing, please. Okay, no, it's fine. I'm tempted at this point to say that we need to go ahead and set up another market somewhere. Like maybe over here, actually. Turn this into a fishing area, get a nice little bridge, more fishing areas and stuff like that. That could be a thing. You know what? Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we properly expanded our city, all right? I'm wary of that. I gotta keep the content interesting and engaging for your people. So we're gonna go ahead and set up some markets. I can't remember, does a small marketplace have a much different radius? No, it appears to be the same radius. I just think it has less workers and less storage. But like, I don't care about that because more space taken up with the marketplace is actually more space available for housing, which seems like the objectively more important thing. It does mean I need to plan out a whole bunch more amenities though, because these people are so demanding. They need so many things. Sure, something like this should work. We'll have some central storage, market, latrine, clinic, chapel, a theater. more water, even a school for good measure. I'm going to set aside some space here because I do know at some point a bathhouse will be important. This is the first time we get to do some real proper urban planning, and I think my people are going to be very happy with the results. Of course, it takes a little time to get this all set up, and we can't place down any houses until the marketplace is done first anyway, so we'll go ahead and prioritize that one. All right, Spear Camp, waiting on Cut Stone. Cut Stone, which we are trying to work on with 3 people, but it's still not fast enough, and one person is very slowly training up. Okay, we should have done this a while ago. Hey! We have... wait, hang on, is this a new administrator, or is this a refresher? Let's choose later, hang on, I want to just see. Okay, yeah, we can't add a new administrator. I was making sure that we're not accidentally refreshing someone we don't want. So what do I want here? Tobacco? Tobacco seeds? A cash crop? Really? Hold on. Let's see how valuable tobacco would be. Did I spell tobacco? Tobacco. There we go. I misspelled tobacco. Okay, so this is worth 4.5. Okay. I mean, if we can get a lot of it, I guess it's fine. Do we actually do anything with tobacco, though? It doesn't certainly seem that way, but it can only be produced at the nursery. That's the problem. The nursery would require that we go a little bit further along. Here we go. We need 3 more tech points to take advantage of that. As opposed to just increasing everyone's stamina by 10%. I think that as fun as it would be to have another seed, because those are worth a lot of money, this is going to be the better way to go for now. I have too many other things I need to do with my tech points, including, by the way, getting upgrades to make tech points faster. So, yeah, we'll come back to that one a bit later. We also have an industrial structure policy. Environmentally friendly, increased output of fields, groves, and pastures. But you reduce ore, stone, and timber, or efficiency of processing, export price decrease. Ooh, though. Processing industry, more efficiency there. Or we could go for trade. The price of goods and trade increase, and agriculture and animal husbandry output decreases by 20%. I don't know if that would work. I mean, I hate to lose money, but more processing efficiency means more stuff to keep my people alive and more goods to sell, which I think overall is going to be the better way to go. Might be wrong on that, but I feel pretty okay with it. We could also go to an ordering-only dock trade policy. No more merchant ships, which to this point I have done nothing with, but a 30% decrease in ordering goods from the merchant. That's not a bad way of getting my cows and saving a lot of money. Yeah, actually, I think for the moment this makes a whole lot of sense. Let's confirm that. 24 more peasants just wandered into town. Okay, sure, why not? We got a tree seed. What seed did I get? We got literally just tree seed. I thought maybe it would be a specific type of tree. No, it's just straight out trees. Huh. Okay. Well, if we want more consistent timber, I suppose, that would be an option for us. It's not a bad one. I need a lot of housing, and I need it fast. Please finish the market. I'm gonna mass deforest this entire area right now. I need a lot of lumber, so I can build a lot of homes really quickly. I mean, good God, I have 47 people in my town. I don't know what to do with that many people. But I do know that we are gonna need, guess what? Even more farms, even more farms, even more farms. So something right here should be perfect, right between the terraformed mountains. We also should really consider maybe getting some additional pastures. They've been worth a bit. Not as much, actually, as I was kind of expecting, frankly. We could upgrade this. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, we don't have any fodder. Yeah, that would be a thing. But I feel like I was expecting a lot more materials out of this, and since we're not getting it, it might make sense to go ahead and split these and get a whole bunch more of them. That way, we could get a lot more alpaca wool, a lot more feathers, and so on, because I'm definitely falling behind our current needs. A whole bunch of citizens are starving. Yeah, duly noted. We're gonna not reserve any food at the vegetable processing plant for right now. I just need raw food to keep people alive for a little bit. Don't take it all up. Don't make the salads. Who needs salads? Just eat it straight out of the ground, all right? Walk all over just like a goat and just rip it right on up. That's dignified. Also, since we have so many people, screw it. Just go ahead and gather every plant you can find. Before winter hits, just grab every single one of them. I don't care what it is. It might even be poisonous. You're willing to take those odds. Starvation is on the line. I don't know, when you have 51 spare laborers, like this is growing pains to a kind of an extreme. It may have been a huge mistake allowing these people to join. But on the plus side, when the tiger comes, I'm going to be fine. And there's my spear camp. Okay. Squad formation. Needed materials, medicinal powder, domestic fuel, and water. Gosh dang it. Okay. All right. Right. We're going to go ahead and turn on another one of these mills. I don't care about more textile mills right now, so we'll skip some of that. We need to get some domestic fuel, and then you say medicinal powder, huh? Medicinal powder. Well, we can go ahead and have somebody work here and start making it. I've got herbs, so let's go ahead and start manufacturing that stuff. If I'm completely honest, it may not matter. We may not be able to form this fast enough. We only have a few months remaining. And really, only a third reserve is starting to train right now. Am I insane? This is one of those things where I'm terrified. People are going to make fun of me in the comments section. Oh, well, that was a really obvious thing if you just read to turn this on. But I swear to God, I'm not seeing it. It could just be one of those YouTuber brain things. I've said it before in different series. I'll say it again. When you are a YouTuber and you are making content live while playing a game, right? That is to say that it's not some big scripted thing. You are accessing two different parts of your brain simultaneously. The odds of missing something important because you're not paying attention goes up substantially. And then people mock you. And you better be okay with it, because it's gonna happen. Anyway, I am mass manufacturing stone as fast as I can with 10 people, and it just ain't enough. What would it take for me to get a bridge? I need to access some new areas. I think it takes stone. It does. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of resources and stuff down here. It's winter now, so it's not a very convenient time to be doing things like this. If we could get a nice bridge set up, though, so we can access all of this, there's a lot of materials I would like. It's also occurring to me that setting up more farms over here is questionable because I don't have more housing up over here. Do I have enough houses to actually have everyone work these farms? There's so many farms in one spot. Maybe. It's going to be inefficient. That's the problem. One more point available. So we have the extra livability here. This is certainly going to help. Bathhouse, I would like it, but bedding sets need to be a thing, which we might be able to do at some of the tailors we've already got, if I'm honest. Haven't even checked. We could even do an upgrade here for the clothing factory and make it better. More efficiency? I do like the idea behind this. We're okay on clothes at the moment. We should do this, but before I do, let's take a look at other recipes. Coats, backpacks, costumes, no. So the question becomes, is this worth my point? Gosh, we just aren't getting points fast enough. There's so many other things I want to do instead. It's so much more important. Like freaking shoes! I'm going to get the exploitation tech here because I am definitely wary of this quarry running out. I know it says 32% inventory right now, but legitimately, this can burn down a lot faster than you would think. 21 citizens are currently homeless, and that's not including the people who are currently living in an interim house over here, which is another 24. Hence why I really need to get a lot of housing up fast, but the beast is attacking soon. So we've only got 3 people. We're fricked. All right, new plan. That was cool in theory, but it's too slow. We need to get ourselves additional towers, and I'm just gonna have to roll the dice. I mean, I've never seen it spawn right next to me. It's always spawned on these areas as far away as possible. So here's the new hypothesis. If I set up these towers far enough away from the rest, is this the first target that the tigers will make a beeline toward? And if so, I can set up some walls around it and then hopefully rain down death. This is an expensive investment for somebody who doesn't have any stone available. But I think it has to be done to survive. God, where am I going to get more stone, though, for real? Where am I going to get more stone? Stone, stone, stone! There are piles out over here I could access. They're very far away, but with the upgraded coats, people can make that journey without freezing to death. So I'm going to have to just go ahead and do that. Go forth, my laboring swarm! Those are all the off-duty farmers, by the way, on top of my other 23. Like, we have no shortage of winter workers. None at all. Also, animal plague. Oh, God. One type of animal will be infected. Each type of animal will infect one pasture. Animal plagues are contagious. And this is why you don't put all the same animal next to each other. So now I have to split my animals. And there's a chance, there is a very good chance that I'm going to lose a lot of creatures. Once a pasture is infected, like that's it. They're all dead as far as I recall. I don't think that there's much of a chance of them surviving. So we have to now get a bunch of pastures. The more I have, the more I can split. But I have a very limited time to figure this out now. On the plus side, my stone problems are now solved. Huzzah. I'm going to finally unlock the leatherware, by the way. We have gone long enough without any meaningful way of making shoes. And it has given my people some serious problems, so now's the time to just go ahead and fix that. Hey, quick problem here, guys. Builders, you really need to build these towers. I kinda told you to do it, and so far you guys are disappointing me on every level, and it's gonna get me killed. So would you do me a favor? All of you, you have like a very, very short window of time to get these towers and stuff up. Work on them, dang it. Stop it with the stupid houses, all right? The houses can wait. People are about to die. Oh my gosh, they're working on them, they're working on them, they're working on them. Come on, come on! And here come the beasts. All right, where are they? Someone tell me where they are. One over here. One up over here. That was fast. Okay, hang on. Are you actually both about to hit from the same direction? I think they are, in which case, my fears over here were completely unfounded and we're fine. I am going to leave people in these towers anyway, because I've been wrong before, and I'd really rather people didn't die this time. Yeah, it really looks like they're both coming into the same area. Okay. So once again, this wall is proving to be invaluable. You guys are doing no damage? How are you doing no damage? Kill the tiger. Guys, you're not killing it fast enough. Kill the tiger faster, please. Okay, one tiger down. Good. That is not a tiger. That is a bear. Oh my god, it really is going to be tigers and bears. I bet you there are lions. I'm just saying, there are probably lions. This has 3,000 HP. It's a mega bear. It's a mega bear named Guy. Oh god. We're going to find out how much it wants to attack another layer of walls instead of just running rampant. We're about to find out. Open fire! Fortunately, this bear is slow. Oh my god, it does so much damage, though. Please go to this wall. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go home. She's picking up the tiger remains. How industrious. Oh god. Alright, this thing is destroying the walls like it ain't no one's business, but I don't think it's gonna get much further. Come on. Come on. Take it down. Take it down. There we go. Okay. I shouldn't be so scared of the bears. I really shouldn't be. They're just bears. I mean, if you ever seen a black bear, like, those things are cowards. But, nope. The beasts have earned my respect as of the last video. And by respect, I mean utter loathing. The next major emergency is going to be dealing with the plagues. I need to split these animals up or we're going to lose everything. We still might, for the record, but if I have, let's say, 2 or 3 pastures of alpacas, it is likely only one gets infected, that one is condemned and dies, and the others survive, and then once they grow, I just go ahead and bring them back into the pasture, and the problem is solved. That's the idea. I want to point out that my happiness is still looking really nice, by the way. We're really close to getting over 100%, which would actually be phenomenal, because I could get even more work efficiency. Where am I going to be placing down all my pastures, though, by the way? Well, I would have liked to place another one of these water mills, but I think I've kind of come to the conclusion that the amount of space you lose for these is barely worth it. What if we turn this into a giant pastured area? That could make sense. So we could do something kind of like this, which I think will be probably one of the easiest setups we can do. It has a range of everything. That is 4 pastures in total. We need a lot of rope. Holy crud, we need a lot of rope. So I was right, the 3 workers is enough to sustain a little bit more in the research institutes than I thought. We have another one down here, so we have 4 workers. Yeah, it's just enough to sustain 1 research institute per worker, plus a bit of a surplus, which can go to the school, but the rest is just going into my stock. They actually just used all of it. Well, never mind. Is that another giant bear? It is. Capture it? We'll try. Some citizens ended up as sacrifices. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff. I mean, I keep saying that people ended up as sacrifices. Okay, based on the fact that I just saw 3 people get replaced, I'm going to assume we did lose people. We were questioning that before. I think this is confirmation. I would normally expect to see so-and-so died from a bear, right? But that's not the case. However, it looks like 3 people died. So are we willing to throw away 3 lives to get fat? In the future? Probably not. Leather shoes or boots? I don't have refined leather or seal fur. Kill the baby seals. Make really nice seal leather boots. No, we're going to go for just regular leather boots. I've got 690 leather. That is a shocking amount of leather. So we're going to go ahead and start making actual quality shoes. Happiness is about to go up. Also, I just realized we are completely out of lumber. How the ever-loving crud did that happen? I don't know. Okay, we have 1 eco pasture here. We're gonna go ahead and save the alpacas first. I think that's necessary. And I'm going to transfer number to, let's say, half of it. Yes, let's just take half and just move them. That means they should grow at a reasonable rate. Look how stupid they look, by the way. Look at these stupid little alpacas. They're just their stupid little eggs. Why does it make me think of the Emperor's New Groove, right? There's a llama. But they have alpacas too. What's his name? Cusco! And it's one of Disney's best. I'm sorry, it just is. I know it's lesser known. I know it's not one of those silly princess movies, but it's frickin' funny. Also, Eartha Kitt is an underrated gem, okay? I'll just say it, and I stand by it. Is anyone actually contesting me on that point? I doubt it. Most of you are probably too young to know who Eartha Kitt is, which is a tragedy in of itself. There's my mill. Okay, we're not going to worry about making any flour. It's not a high priority. But we are now adding in the grassland bonus to this entire area. Good. We've already gained another free alpaca. This is actually why you want to be splitting the herds anyway, right? We should have done this a while ago, technically speaking. What new livestock did I just get? Hold on, I'm sorry. I need to find out. We got bison! Well, buffalo. Okay. No, hey, cool. A method of getting leather. Oh, God. The plague is going to immediately kill my buffalo, isn't it? I'll build a backup pasture way over here. I don't have anywhere near enough rope or planks to make this work. I'm terrified I'm not going to be able to split the herds anyway, but we've got to try. Another tech point. What do we want this time? Gosh, I still want to go for things like this, but I'm kind of debating the bathhouse. As it is, though, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the advanced research and just finally get it done. All right, change of plans. This isn't working. I need to cancel these temporarily. We need to do literally anything else. Save the rope, just get something. Something small, so I can save even 2 animals. I don't care, the smallest possible corrals. God, it's still expensive. It still is. The problem is, I just need to make my ropes last longer. Right now, we're not producing rope fast enough in order to actually get even 1 more of these up. And again, like, if 1 of each animal type is going to be infected, I guarantee you I'm about to lose all of my flocks. So I have to spread these out. So my thought is, by making smaller pastures, I have a chance, at least. The good news is, if we do lose something, I don't know, like the geese or the turkeys, it's not going to kill my food. Oh, the ropes all went here. It's not going to kill my food. And we also do discover geese and turkeys, you know, naturally in the world. So we'll be able to get it back anyway. Still, why take those risks? I want to get the buffalo, but the thing is, with the plague around the corner, as long as the buffalo can stay alive in storage long enough, my hope is by not even having a pasture, the buffalo doesn't die. I don't know if that's going to work, but that is my hope. Another pasture going up. I think we're just about to barely save this. Okay. Freaking worked. Barely, but it did. Holy crud. Yeah, we weren't able to get the rope up here anyway, so we weren't going to be able to save the buffalo, probably. Why are so many more animals suddenly come... Level 2 animal plague just broke out. Is this how this works? No, seriously, is this how this works? You guys just, like, create a bunch of infected animals, they walk up here, they make themselves at home, and then they kill everyone else? Is that how this works? Because I do not own these animals. Or did it just so happen that 2 of these little wild packs decided to just go ahead and walk up here at the same time, and that's very weird looking. I don't even know. All right, so over here we can see these alpacas definitely are dying off. And you're fine. Huh, you're fine? Wait, is that it? We only had 1 animal get infected? That's it? Because I was told 1 type of... No! I once again did not read the thing correctly because the YouTuber brain is so stupid. One type of animal. I don't know where in my brain I got one of each animal will be infected. Only one type of animal will be infected. And each type of animal, this is where the each type came in, and that's what threw me off, will infect one pasture. So if this had said 2 types of animals, and then each type of animal will infect one pasture, that would have made more sense. That said, this says it's a level 1 plague, and I know we just got a level 2 plague. So why didn't 2 animals get infected? Also, did 1 alpaca survive? Nope, there we go. I was gonna say, this one is actually condemned. So this entire field did die. Exactly as I predicted that it would. I'm going to let it stay fallow for a while, and then I'm going to eventually transfer alpacas over again. Actually, why don't we just go ahead and set it to the buffalo? The buffalo should be immune, and then we have a place for the buffalo. So we know we're not gonna lose the buffalo. Hooray! Also, not only are buffalo worth a ton of meat, they are worth quite a bit of leather and fat and stuff as well. Like, this is a great animal for me to get. They're very big, which means you can't fit very many of them. That's the only downside. The tailors want stuff. We can make clothes or backpacks. I'll take the clothes. Look, 300 rough clothes just removes a fair bit of pressure in case something goes wrong. That's it. It's a good thing. Ah, look at that beautiful buffalo. Happy in his tall grasses. The buffalo, or at least the American bison, is a magnificent animal. What the frick? Why are there sick people in my clinic? Did you get mad cow disease? Oh wait, no, even worse. Mad alpaca disease. I think it was actually foot and mouth disease. I think that's what they got. I think I read that very briefly. Anyway, we are in June. We are making huge amounts of food. I'm doing really well on that front. That has not been a problem at all. All right, let's go ahead and pick up bedding next. After that, we're going to move on to the bathhouse, and eventually the hospital. We've been doing okay on happiness. I'd like to start boosting our health up again. And bandits are on the way. Okay. Knew that was coming. I assume they're coming from the same spot as before, in which case I've got a 3rd tower over here around these walls, so we should be okay. I'm a little confused why it appears to only be 6 bandits this time, which immediately makes him suspicious there's something else going on. Did another group spawn somewhere else? Because this seems easier than it's supposed to be. I don't see evidence of anything else. Yeah, I'm nervous now. And for good reason, because now they are not attacking me where they're supposed to. They are coming over here. Okay, this is about to become rather ugly because I didn't take into account by the fact that this is now closer. They are beelining for the farms and not where they're supposed to, down over here. So, I would say we could try to demolish these, but that's not going to work fast enough. Crap. We may be in trouble now. Why are people still not... Oh, God, the freaking medicinal powder. I still can't form a spear squad. I want to. But I can't. I cannot form a spear squad. Because you don't have the medicinal herbs. Why don't I have medicinal herbs? Because everyone took all the medicinal herbs. Yeah. Shocker. Amazing how that freaking works. So great. They're just going to run in here and destroy a bunch of stuff. And there's not much we can do. What do you mean these people were killed by bandits? The farmers weren't even out here. There was no one even here to get hurt. Whatever, we're taking a few shots at them. If people are now in these towers, they're running through the streets exactly where I want them to, and we're only going to lose a couple of people. All right. I mean, that could have been worse, but lesson learned. This is no longer a useful defense. You know what would be better? Literally set up a defense right here and just corral them in. That would be better. That's something we're probably going to have to do at some point. Not right now, but at some point. I think I also have some sort of a slight graphical bug. The game is saying I still have people infected with foot and mouth disease. I don't see anyone infected. Clicking on it's doing nothing. And I don't think there's anyone in the clinics who are still sick of that. I see an injury, but that is it. Oh, you are the ones using my medicinal powder! Frick you people! Stop it! Let them suffer! We did fine without medicine before! This is gonna be my new line of defense, by the way. We'll just place this right up over here. Alright? 4 towers, 2 layers of walls. This should take us into a pretty decent chunk of the game. And I know exactly when the bandits are going to attack. It's not like it's even a question. So, yeah, I can just, when they're on their way, just send people over here. They walk over. They die. It's that simple. And now I can form a gosh dang squad of spearmen. Boom! My reservists finally have something useful. Holy crud. Get the dang bathhouse up and running, please. I need to get a bedding factory. I need to get a soap workshop. This should all be very easily done. Actually, it formed a nice, neat little block. You'll love to see it. And then we can demolish this storage yard, and I will turn it into a bathhouse. And another round of immigrants. Ah, sure. What's 17 more people at this point? And one citizen got infected with the plague immediately. Thanks for that. Good news. With the bathhouse, we actually have the ability to treat measles now. And where's that bathhouse? There you are. Big thing right here. Okay, the roads are in an inconvenient spot. I'm going to have to get rid of this knitting workshop, but it was fun while it lasted. And this takes 15 bedding. Just need a bit of steel, and we've got that. I do feel like we need to get ourselves more smelters at some point. Got plenty of refined fuel and such. Administrator's office has just expired. Oh, good. I need to change you for, or at least see what my other options are. Pasture yield or fruit yield? Pasture. I have no fruit, so that just makes sense. So we'll take that. Sell reeds? Sure, why not? We'll sell 77 silver worth of reeds. It's fine. Let's go and get this set up. Anyway, what I was saying is I feel like we need to get some additional smelters and such. That does seem to get kind of typical at some point in the game. We're going to have to move these foresters' huts further out to somewhere more usable. But you do end up needing, like, lots of smelters, lots of kilns, lots of fuel factories, lots of smelters. No way around it. We're also getting ourselves more schools, because I need it. So far, we have more children than we have space for students, so that's been dumb. And for the bedding shop, bedding sets. Yes, I don't need many. Make like 60 of them and then stop. And here's my spear squad. Okay, we are ready to maybe fight some enemies when needed. But it looks like, yeah, these people are just going to sit around and consume resources and do nothing. I'm going to disband these guys because we don't need them right now. I just need to hold on to materials to make sure that we can form them at a moment's notice. Honestly, get some shields, get some archers. I kind of wonder if it's possible for us to just go and destroy the bandit camp. Again, not that the bandits are the main threat. It's the animals. But still. Oh my gosh, 24 more peasants. No, this time I can't say yes. I don't have enough shoes, I don't have clothes, I need a lot of things, okay? I can't do that. I just can't justify it. All right, medical soap or salt soap? Well, we can use a medicinal powder for that. That's just going to have to be good enough. This does mean that I need to find a way to actually get more herbs. And the only way I know how to get more herbs is to go to the plantations and grow them here. No, wait, not the plantation. I'm sorry, the nursery. There it is. But for that, we need to have a special seed, which means I need a lot of money, which means we should be doing trade. And the bathhouse is finally up. Okay, all residents within range get another 15% health. Ideally, I like to place these in a lot of places, but we're kind of cramped, and I'll have to reorganize big chunks of my city to make that work. I think this is a good place to end this video. As it is, I'm already concerned it's going to run a little bit long. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you are still enjoying this series of Settlement Survival. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.